The joyful rebellion. Why quirky workouts are winning hearts and building consistency, the fitness world is often portrayed as a relentless pursuit of peak performance, but a quiet revolution is underway. From bungee fitness to horror-themed gyms, unconventional workouts are gaining traction, not because they're the most effective, but because they're fun. This shift isn't about abandoning serious training. It's about acknowledging that consistency thrives where enjoyment leads. For many, the traditional gym environment feels sterile, even intimidating. The pressure to conform to a certain aesthetic or hit arbitrary goals can be draining. That's where quirky workouts step in. They offer a judgment-free zone where movement is celebrated, not scrutinized. Breaking the mold. From bungee to battle, ropes the trend isn't new. For decades, fitness fads have come and gone from jazzercise to prancercise, but the core appeal remains, making exercise feel less like a chore and more like a playful activity. Today's wave of unconventional classes aerial silks, horror-themed kickboxing, weighted drumstick cardio taps into a desire for novelty and community. Chyla Everett, a 29-year-old instructor in Houston, discovered this firsthand. Initially drawn to aerial arts as a creative outlet, she found herself building unexpected strength and confidence. "I didn't see it as a workout," she admits. "I just saw it as a hobby." Yet, years later, she's a dedicated athlete, incorporating cardio and mindful nutrition to support her training. This illustrates a key point. Unconventional workouts often serve as a gateway to broader fitness habits. They spark initial engagement, then naturally evolve into more structured regimens. The Power of Playful Environments Killer Fitness in Burbank, California, exemplifies this. Founded on a love for horror films, the gym offers classes like Slashercise and Fight Like a Final Girl. The campy, over-the-top atmosphere attracts people who might otherwise avoid traditional gyms. Candice Martellero, a 37-year-old client, initially came for the novelty. "I was excited that a horror-themed gym was opening," she says. "I'm not someone that feels comfortable going to the gym, but because it was horror-themed, I was like, I will give this a try." She stayed for the workouts, lost weight, and found a supportive community. This highlights the power of niche environments. By catering to specific interests, they create a sense of belonging that encourages long-term adherence. The Crunch Factor. Balancing fun and function, Crunch Fitness, a national chain, embraces this philosophy. Their diverse class offerings aerial silks, anti-gravity yoga, pole dancing, even rebounding shoes appeal to a broad audience. Director of Group Fitness Strategy Brooklyn Suddell emphasizes that these unconventional classes perform just as well as traditional ones. People will be like, "How good of a workout can weighted drumsticks actually be?" The answer is yes, she says. The success comes from the community aspect. Crunch's approach demonstrates that fun and function aren't mutually exclusive. By prioritizing enjoyment, they create a sustainable fitness model that keeps people coming back. The Psychology of Movement research in Frontiers in Psychology confirms this. Sustainability thrives where enjoyment leads. Forcing yourself through grueling workouts may yield short-term results, but it's rarely a long-term solution. "I like to exercise because it feels good for my body, and it's something I enjoy," says Roberts, a Crunch Fitness member. "I look for workout experiences that are truly enjoyable. I'm not going to the gym to meet some sort of fitness goal. I'm going because I want to have a good time." This mindset shift is crucial. Fitness shouldn't be a punishment. It should be a celebration of movement. The bottom line, joyful consistency quirky workouts aren't about replacing traditional training. They're about expanding the definition of fitness. They offer a playful, inclusive alternative that encourages consistency and builds community. For gyms, they represent a smart business model. Cater to niche interests, create a welcoming atmosphere, and watch engagement soar. For individuals, they provide a sustainable path to well-being. Find an activity you genuinely enjoy, and the results will follow. Ultimately, the revolution isn't about how you move. It's about that you move. And if a little bit of fun makes all the difference, then let the joyful rebellion continue.